Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving.
Hello from the back seat of my car. So today's video is to show you guys how we prep for a road trip with a toddler. Now I'm talking road trip like 4+ hour drive, and specifically this ride or this drive is the drive from Las Vegas to Anaheim, aka Disneyland. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you through what we keep in the car and basically, you know, how we stock it to make sure we have a successful trip without any accidents, or, you know, making sure we have everything that we need, and just all those like little essentials that you need to really think about, especially when you're traveling with babies or toddlers. I mean, let's just get right into it. So, I mean, first and foremost, car seat, of course, for my 2.5-year-old girl. So this is her car seat. So we have this already obviously installed already. Something that we don't use, but we do have set up. And the reason why we don't use this is because when we go on road trips, my toddler obviously likes to have entertainment, and most of the time that entertainment is her tablet or iPad, whatever. And so we have this little thing set up here in the headrest, and you can move this. This is like Velcro, and you can move this down and kind of reposition it, but you could fit like a tablet in here. It's just like, it's not super safe, so like I don't like leave something in there all the time, but it's just an option. And it does also help, like just like when we're like getting in and out of the car, I can like hang the tablet up here, or like, you know, just whatever. It's just there, but it's really like, it doesn't serve too much of a purpose. But if your kid can watch a show kind of thing and not have to touch it, this is pretty good, actually. All right, so the main event is really right down in here, snugly tucked away. Okay, so this is like the stuff right here. Like, this is where everything that we need is kept. So let me show you what's going on down here. Okay, so first thing that we have is the potty bag. Now, so if you don't know, my 2.5-year-old toddler is recently potty trained. So this is new. Like, it's maybe been, at this point, maybe like 3 weeks potty trained. So we're talking like newly potty trained. First thing I'm sorry, this is like tissues. I need to figure out a better, but this has gotten squished. This is real life, guys. But tissues, they basically both act as toilet paper when we need it, and just tissues when we need tissues. All right, so most importantly, the potty. Like, we have a portable potty. This stays in the car at all times. This does not leave the car. And this basically is always set up so it's ready to go when we need it. And I'm saying this is like all the time, not even just for road trips. So and this liner here is really nice, and there's different variations of it, but there's like almost like a little pee pad right in there, so it absorbs any liquid. So that's that, and that's this right here. They're just disposable. You basically wrap it around the potty, and then you just, there's like not straps, but you can basically tie it up when it's done. And this is essential, trust me. You don't want to have to be cleaning pee or poop out of the actual potty, especially if you're on the go. We have disinfectant wipes, because you just never know. Regular like baby wipes, because again, you never know what you may need them for, and things happen. We also keep, I actually have to refill this, but I have a pull-up just in case, because especially this, so we don't use pull-ups like except for nighttime sleeping or nap time, but there is a good chance I might keep her in the pull-up just for the drive, because there might be a situation where we can't pull over, we can't stop, and she has to go. So I don't want to have any accidents in the car seat. We're just not at that point or stage where we can, you know, take those chances. Honestly, we can't. But I do, so I do keep that. And then I also have like a little poo bag in case, just in case there is an accident, so we don't have to have like a dirty diaper stinking up the car, basically. So that's what's in here. I actually need to put an extra pull-up in here just in case, because you just never know. You just never know. So yeah, so that's what stays in our potty bag here. Next up, we have the entertainment bag. Now, this basically just has some random things, but we've got 3 books. So a Baby Shark sound book, a Frozen sound book, and then a Lift the Flap First 100 Words book. These are like tried and true, keep my toddler entertained, so that's why these are the ones that are chosen to be in here. But you know, if you want like soft books instead, or no books or whatever, but that's just what we do. We have some fidget thingies, the poppers, those. We have another fidget tubey thingy. There's like a couple of like little toys in here, not a lot, like little giraffe, like little figurines. Nothing, we don't have a ton of toys in the car, mostly because she, like I said, her preferred form of entertainment is the tablet. So that we will have, and I'm just not going to show it because I don't have it. Oh, and then also we have some stickers. So that's kind of, that'll get us through for the most part. The other little tidbit that I can share is we try to, if best we can, obviously, you know, we try as best we can, and again, you know, it's just not everything can work out this perfectly. We try to travel during her sleep times. So whether that be specifically, we try to make sure her nap time falls either the beginning or the end of the drive, or somehow we try our best to make sure that sleep takes up as much time as possible of the drive. So yeah, that's like kind of our other thing. So what else do I have? The other thing I have set up is right here. We have a little thing that connects to the back of the driver's side headrest, and I've started keeping just literally a couple snacks. So some goldfish, Cheez-Its, and an extra snack container. This is like a silicone foldable one with a lid, and this is just like our emergency, like if we need it. Most of the time, whatever snacks we need are already packed in either my mom bag or just an extra bag or a cooler or whatever, but this has kind of become the emergency kit. I think we also have some extra napkins in here and some hand sanitizer at the bottom. So this is just like a little emergency little baggie here. The other thing that we have set up, and this is, again, this is like an all the time thing. We have shades on the windows, back seat, rear seat windows, of course, rear seat. So one shade there, one shade there, and these are the ones that cover the entire window and even the outside. And the reason why I do that is because the ones that like stick, like just like the suction cups, they just don't work as well and they don't cover enough. And these I find work the best, especially for our car. So yeah, that's more or less it. The only other thing that, you know, again, this is like not, this doesn't stay in the car, is we'll have a sound machine for when she's sleeping, so that way she can get a really good sleep. We will keep an extra blanket depending on the weather. So obviously it, you know, during summer we're not having it, but during winter time we'll keep an extra blanket in the car just to have. And the other thing which we do also, we're gonna start keeping in the car because I'm gonna be perfectly honest, we have not yet, is an extra outfit. And this is because of the potty training. Normally she's not a big like spills and mess type of girl, but you know, with potty training and just really just getting used to that life, it's a whole new life for her, we need extra outfits. So I always have an extra outfit in my mom bag, but I am now going to start keeping an extra outfit with the wet dry bag in the car as well. So that's what's happening. That and Ziploc baggies, because again, if there are little emergencies, you want to be prepared. Anyway, that was a super, you know, simple overview what we have. Anything else that we bring into the car is kind of extra. I mean, this could also be considered extra also, but this kind of like, this is the stuff that lives in our car, like tried and true, like lives in our car at all times, regardless of road trip or not. So I wanted to show those off as, you know, they do set us up for success for a road trip. Anything that we add extra into the car is honestly extra. Like it would be like an extra set of clothes, an extra you know, a bunch of toys, an extra book, like things like that. So like the essentials are covered, and then it just depends on how long the drive is, how much, you know, how much awake time she's gonna have. And, you know, and of course the other thing is we always have cords like to charge all of our electronics in the car. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, you know, little tips and tricks and kind of things that we do just to make life easier, because life with a toddler, life with kids, you know, it can be pretty difficult sometimes, pretty challenging. So you want to be prepared as best as you can. Anyway, at least I do. So I hope that this helped, gave you some ideas. And, you know, if you like this type of video and all things related to motherhood, lifestyle, travel, and even sometimes Disney, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here?